I need to see your face. I know something's happened. Yes, that's it. I can see our face on YouTube. Let's get started. Guys, today we are on YouTube to talk about the secret of life, no, the secret life of books, okay? Let's talk about books and reading this stuff. Guys, I will start with the first question. How do you typically choose next book you are going to read? Do you really on recommendations from friends, only online reviews, or just an interesting cover? Okay, guys, when I start reading something that some books, I need to discover how kind of books I'm into, and I started reading something, okay? But nowadays I prefer, I know the kind of books that I like, the kind of book that I need to read for some recommendation. I prefer read things that I'm interested on. For example, I discover I like a lot fiction, science fiction, and sci-fi, and I got some authors to read. Yeah, and the mainly for that I was on online reviews not reviews but looking for some authors uh, to see if the author is good to me, and start reading. In yes, sometimes this work very well, but I prefer discover by myself the things. Yes, but if I receive some recommendation from some friend, I will note this in the future. I will read this book. Yes. Um, I would like to know about you, Mateus. What's your opinion?
I think depends the moment because, for example, if I need to study more about one topic, like work topic or career, I just research books about the thing I need to study. For example, if I need to study about data, I see videos about that, and usually the people just recommend some books about the topic we need to study. So if a technique book, that's the way I just go. But if don't a technique book, it's a book I just want to read because I like it tal. So I think it's recommendation about my friends, family sometimes, and I if I like the um, da linha do autor, I just buy more books. For example, when I was young, I read a book because my mother recommended to me, oh, read the book this about the author is Sidney Sheldon. And I read one book and oh my God, I like so much and read another one and another one and another one. And other time she said to me, read this book. Uh, the author is Harlan Coben, and I like so much, and I read another and another and another. So usually I do that.
Thank you for your recommendations, Mateus. I got here the name Sidney Sheldon. Are you looking for? Because I don't know his books. Yes, I never read something, but I got my notation here. Okay. I don't know if it's allowed to you to everybody read on chat, but if you have recommendations from some author, be free, yeah, to write. Okay, and you, Paula, what about you? Uh, about the
I
first
like
question?
books that teach me something, personal growth, self-awareness, and I really enjoy astrology books too. I usually go with friends' recommendations. I trusted that a lot.
Mm, very good, very nice. Yeah, I was into in some self 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 learning. Yes, okay. Autoajuda. I forgot. But I don't like more anymore. Yeah, I try to don't don't think about that. But I know is very good for improving ourselves. Um, Nowadays, I prefer only read to relax. Yeah, my day is too hard sometimes, and I get books to relax, to don't think in my day. Yeah, to think in the other things, or think in my life, my emotion. But I need to save some time. I know this. I need to save some time to improve myself reading something. Um, okay, guys. Let's go to second question. Um, do you feel comfortable, Paula, to read for us the second question to practice your reading? Yeah,
Too.
yeah, yeah,
It is a beautiful place. Just in looking at the books I read makes me want to start one.
yeah. What's the feeling or atmosphere being a good bookstore or library to you? Uh, to me, I believe some has some time that I don't go to a bookstore or a library. But I like a lot. Yeah, I remember my teenager. I was there to to search things. Yeah, oh, I'm getting old. Yeah, to search to do my search for college for not for college for high school. Um, no, but I feel very good when I enter in some library to see to see the covers, the feel, the smell of a new book. Yeah. Uh, Here on my city had a place that you can go to see to taste the texture of a book and buy some coffee to read some book for a time. And I like go there. A long time I don't go there, but I like this feeling. I feel very good with that. I don't know if you know my dad. When I was teenager, my dad had a bookstore, a book from magazines, and I read a lot of magazines. Yeah, and I miss this feeling. Yeah, because I every time I was pass some pages to see the news or some information. I like a lot. I have a lot of magazines on my home, and I feel very good when I touch. Yeah, because I'm not the guy that like a lot to read on screens. I work with technology, but read for some the other places, the paper. I like this feeling. And that's it. And about you, Mateus, what do you think about the second question?
I think about that because I like to atmosphere. Uh, my honeymoon 3 months ago. I just married 3 months now. Uh, Me and my wife went to Buenos Aires, and there we visit El Ateneo. It's a huge and beautiful bookstore in Buenos Aires. And so we love it. We really love it. And sometimes I visit others good bookstores and love it. But I think now I think I never spend a lot of hours in this local and just sit and read. I know some people just said to me, "Oh, I went to the bookstore and read one book in one day and just passed all my all day there." So I think now I never do that. So I visit, I look the books, I buy something and spend 30 minutes, 1 hour, but I just not never spent like 3 hours in a good bookstore. I will take a note about that and I will do that sometime because it's really good thing to do.
Yeah, guys, I remember a time that I'm looking for a job, and this time we don't have international in our homes. Don't have mobile phone, for example. Yes, the mobile it's not a smartphone, was a simple mobile, and I went in a bookstore in my city. No, it's not a bookstore. It's library. A library that was allow you you use a public computer with internet, but you need to do some schedule. And this time I lost I waste many time, not a waste, but I use my time reading paper news and magazines and books in the time that I was waiting for to use the internet. Yeah, and I lost almost some hours, yes, in there. It was very good. It was a very good time. Yeah. Nowadays, is everything in your hands. Yeah, you can do your search. You will use a smartphone and learning reading something from internet. Yeah, it's easier for us. But I don't know. We don't save more time to do that. Yeah, we only do the things. You- Okay, guys. The number three question. Many avid readers have to be read pile of books that grow faster than they can read. Do you have a pill like this? And how does it make you feel? Guys, I feel sad when I think about that. Yes, because I have how can I say the como que eu disse, Prateleira? A bookstore, no, a book, yeah. I have a little library in my home. Yeah, a bookstore, some shelves with books. That's I never will read maybe, yeah, because I started to read some of them, and a half of them I believe I read, but it's just the others priorities in my life. I don't know if you have. And nowadays I have Kindle too. Yeah, I like to read on my Kindle because the practicity, not because the feeling of read a book. Yeah, as I said before, I like to read in on Kindle because I can read with the lights turned off on my bed before sleeping. I prefer the sensation to read a good book, physical book, but digital book helped me a lot. And for that, exists a lot of books that on my bookstore that I will never, never will read. And about you, Mateus, what do you think about?
I had a big pile of books that I don't read because I think the main the main cause is because in the last years I don't read more like I read before. Oh, I just me said now because oh my gosh, the last years I don't read, uh, and I I little sad now because that, but I need find time to read. I buy a Kindle too, and I think, oh, I will read more, but I don't read more because the Kindle, because just cell phone, smartphone is more easy to spend time in the free time, in the night time. Uh, I need to read more, and I have a big of pile of books. I don't increase more books now because I know, oh, I have a many books I need to read. And because that, I don't uh, um, uh, aumento this pile of book, but I have a bigger, and I made me sad because a little sad because of that.
Yeah, I know this feeling. Yeah, I have some books collecting dust on my table, on my shelves. Yeah, that's it. But maybe in the future, yeah, maybe in the future I will save some time to read everywhere, ever, ever it. Okay. Uh, and you, Paula, what do you think about the number 3 question?
I don't have a big to be head, really. I like to buy a book and start reading uh, with right
Ativa?
away. I am the type who starts something and wanting to finish it. So I only buy another on after I am done.
Very good, Paula. That's it. If you don't remember something, you allow it to put some word, Portuguese word in the middle of the phrase. Okay, I do that every time when I forgot something. Don't don't be shy with that. Yes, guys. Let's see the number 4 question. Okay. Mateus, would you like to read for us the number 4 question? Read and
Okay,
answer.
okay, yes. What are what are your personal rules for loaning a book to a friend? Are you generous lender, or do you worry you might not get your book back? So I I think I'm a generous lender because I don't have many rules about that. I know if I uh, lender a book for a friend and this book don't back, I don't lender again to him. But back with um, papers, páginas rasgadas, sujas, escadas. Oh, this person, I don't lender to him again. But usually, my friends, I just lender a book and be more calm about that.
That's it. That's it, Mateus. And your opinion about that, Paula? The number 4 question.
I lend books without a problem. I am not too attached to that as long as the person takes care of it, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't like to lend my books or things um, for everybody. Okay, but it happened a long time ago on a time that I lend a book. This book I never see my book. Yeah, I never saw my book. And for that, I have some rules for that. Yeah, I need to I need to know the person that I'm lend. But it's not common, yeah, to me lend books because I don't have friends that like a lot to read or is reading the same thing that I read or have the same kind of likes than me. I prefer, but if I have some person that would like a lot to read the same book than me, and I don't have confidence or with then I prefer to buy a book for this person. Yeah. Oh, I buy this. Get this gift. Yeah. Or maybe I can do do some give some excuse, yeah, for that. But I remember a time that I have a friend that I lend some, it's not book, mangas, yeah. I have a collection of some mangas. My friend was very good take care with my this collection. We have some kind of share. I share my collection for him and him, vice versa. Yes. Um, it's very good. It's very good because I don't have a necessity had the necessity to buy, yeah, to read. Uh, that's it, guys. I prefer don't have this feeling to 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 lend for someone and don't receive back my book. Okay, let's see more question. Number 5, I believe. Yeah. What do you think is the main appeal of book club? How does discuss a book with other people change your personal experience reading it? Guys, I don't know to you, but to me, this don't happen. I try very many times participate in some book club, but this book started, it don't finish it. I don't know if it's common to you. I'd like to ask to you, Mateus.
I I never participated officially uh, group of a reading book. The universe sometimes some guys it's read the same book and the others course the same people is read the same book and we share something sometimes, but officially book club with uh, weekly wiki meetings and discuss chapter by chapter. I never participate about that. But I think nowadays maybe it's more a fear for me to read. Maybe if I need to read because I have this compromise in this day in the week, I will share my thoughts. I will share my what I understand about the reading, the main points, maybe feel it's inspiring to me read more and maintain a routine about read a book. So I think it's that.
I agree with you, Mateus. I know exists some book club, but I never participate. But I would like to participate because have a teacher from philosophy, for example, and everybody buy a book from to study something about philosophy and read a number of chapters, and after that go have a date to you discuss about, yeah, discuss about the teacher you try to teach about the chapter and so answer some questions. And this to me, I believe you like you said, you go very well. Yeah, if I save time to do that. But I like you, I never participate. And about you, Paula, what do you think about this question?
The coolest part is seeing how everyone sees the story different. Sometimes some on points out something I didn't even notice, and that it totally changed how I see the book.
Very good, Paula. And I would like to participate, but I don't know if I have this compromise in this time. Yeah, I have a lot of things to do. Yeah, but I like the feeling when I finish a book. I feel very good with that. Uh, I need to save some time to do that. The number 6 question. Okay, what is the special charm of a used second-hand book? Do you ever wonder about the secret life of previous people who I forgot okay, previous people who have read it? Uh, I got some books from I don't know, used books store. Here is Sebo, yeah. I don't know in English you have some some word from Sebo, but it's very good when I notice some words some words or some letters inside the book. Yes, some account. Have a time that I buy a book. The book had uh, um, a receipt, not a receipt from the has some medicine inside the book. Yeah, but I never think about the feeling to this romantic about got a book from the second round. Yeah, but I know exist books that have passed for many hands before me sometime, and I have books that I buy too, and I read, and I give for some institution for charity. Yeah, and it's very good. Think that someone will read the same thing, or you have the same. Um, the same not feeling but the same interest for the kind that I like. Yeah. Yeah, I think about that. What's your opinion about this, Paula?
Honestly, have never really talk, talked about that.
Yeah, it's it's crazy. I work for some time for a institution as a voluntary and have a lot of have a kind of a fair of books, yeah, to change for money is to this for charity, yeah. And I buy to help and have books that I have on my shelf store shelf bookshelves today, yeah. And I discover some authors because I buy a book for second hand. And for example, the author I like the John Steinbeck. Maybe it's the book that I will never buy this for myself, but I buy from the second hand and discover that is a very good author that I like a lot, his books. And that's it, guys. It's some kind of experience. Uh, and you, Mateus, what do you think about the sixth question?
I never think about that, Julia. Sometimes when I get some books of my father and see the words grifadas, and I think, oh, maybe this is important. And maybe I need to pay more attention about that. And if it's a book, a technique book or a book about knowledge I study now, I just pay more attention when I see the other's book with these highlights. But the secret life, other things, I never thought a lot about that. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I need to get out now because I have a little situation here. So sorry about that.
No
Uh,
problem. Take your
and
time, Matheus.
okay,
Come,
sorry.
take
And
more time.
okay,
Okay. See you, guy.
I feel, yeah.
Okay, Paula. It's only us. No. Let's see the seven question. Yes. Do you ever write notes in margin or highlight passages in your books? Why do some people love this? Why others feel it's a crime? I feel it's a crime, but I know the books is it's very good you do that to remember or you do some notation. If this book is to you use and read many times, I believe it's good you give some notation, but I feel very uncomfortable with that. I know people that write in our margins everything and give you notations and it's good for remember the ideas to study, but I prefer do a notation in a different paper, yeah, in a post-it for or something or on a book or a notebook, but writing in the book, I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah, maybe I will change this, but I feel only talk about that. I feel very, I don't know. Maybe I will feel very bad if someone do that with in my book. Yeah, but the book is a book, is an object. You can do that for if you want. Okay, if the book is yours, do that for helping you be a better reader. Yeah. What's your opinion about that, Paula? What do you think?
Yes, I have written and highlight in many books. I think it's great because if I ever want to remember something important, I just check what I marked.
Very good. Uh, I was reading some book and have a time that I was doing some notations on computer. Yeah, but I was not productive that. Yeah, I need to to read and go a laptop to make to mark do some notation. Yeah, it's easier when you don't feel bad uh, giving notation or handwriting your book. Yeah. Was common to me when I was in college, marking book from how can I say that? A book for studies, yeah, for studies. I give my exercise in in the book, but it's not a crime. It's bad because this book you will be used only for me, yeah. If I give to I give for someone it's not a gift. We have my notations. It's not good for reuse that. Uh, that's it. That's it about this. Let's go number 8 question. Have you ever experienced a book hangover? The sad feeling after you finish an amazing book and have to leave its words behind. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Many times have books that I I don't know how to say that. I finished the book, but I feel the sensation that the characters was part of my life now. Yeah, yeah. But I know it's a fiction. But a connection that I made with the book, with the story, was so good that I wanted this book never finish. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel this and have a new word here. The word is to me is book hangover. Yes. His saca do livro. Yeah, very good. This I never think about that. But this happened many times with me. If the book is good, it's very good. I don't want to finish. I want to finish because I want to see the history, where the history will go. Uh, but if his book is really good, we need to. Uh, I like to read fiction and fantasy, because that I would like to see this word, uh, continuing continuing the history, and I would like to know about you, Paula. What do you think about this?
Yes, I had that with a romance book that also talk about astrology. I thought, ai, não consigo ler isso. It was amazing, especially the why the author promote, promoted it. She even made a song about the book. Super creative.
Yeah, it's very creative. Some authors have a creativity so high. I don't think if I will be uh, so creative as the author is. Yeah, I like a lot reading Fantasia and these things, and I think a lot about this. Um, I have more questions to answer. The number 9. We are told don't judge a book by its cover, but how much does a book cover design really influence your decision to pick it up? Um, I don't. This this don't to me don't really influence my decision. Yeah, I prefer to. I don't take this decision. Yeah, choose a book cover. But I like a lot. I have a lot of good book cover in good design, and the texture of a book. Maybe to be on my shelf, it will be very nice to see. All this book is very beautiful. But I prefer about from the understanding and know the author, the history. I don't choose my book by a cover. And you, Paula, what do you think?
Essa eu me perdi aqui, eu não respondi. Só um minutinho.
No problem, take your time.
I don't care much about the cover.
Yeah, don't care about the cover. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care a little about the cover too. I prefer choose my book by the some um, if it's the same thing that I like, or from some recommendations for someone or some review. But have books that is very good and the cover is very bad. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Uh, let's see the number 10 question, the last one. If yourself were a book, oh my gosh, if you were a book, what would you want a secret life to be like? Would you want to be a well worn well-worn library book, a rare collector's item, or beloved family heirloom? Nossa, this word to me is very new. Let me see here this translation. Uh, wait a second. Okay. I would like to be a book that was reading for some people that I will choose life for someone. Yeah, maybe to stimulate the people continuing reading, continuing imagine, or helping someone to discover something or broke some myth or something that is cages for someone is is a prison for someone some and have books that can break these ideas and give new ideas for someone. Maybe this, yeah, but I don't like to be a book. Okay. That's it. Let me see. In about you, Paula.
I would want to be that old book full of notes passed down through generations in family, like this book has taught a lot of people.
Yeah, it's very good. This, uh, I don't know. This, I like to be a person that don't share a lot about my feelings for someone. I was thinking in the same time that you was talking. I was thinking about give for some generations my ideas. I don't thinking about if I would like to be how can I say a journal, diário, né? Writing a diário or a journal for people thinking about myself in the future, my generation, thinking about, oh, my dad do that. I don't know. I'm not a person that would like to share this from my generation. Yeah. Yeah, because a diary, if you give a diary, your personal life for someone, this is kind of book, yes. I don't know if it's good. Yeah, my life is not so how can I say, emotionant, emotionant, or no. It's not so enthusiastic for everybody. Yeah, maybe it's a boring, a boring story. Okay, let me finish this on YouTube now. Uh, Here some steps.